What if everything you called kindness was never really kindness at all? Schopenhauer spent his life asking this brutal question. In 1840, he submitted an essay that shook the Royal Danish Society of Sciences to its core, exposing the hidden machinery behind human virtue. He argued that most of what we call goodness is driven by fear of rejection, vanity disguised as virtue, and silent social calculation. From childhood we are conditioned to smile when we don't want to, say yes when every fiber screams no, until the mask fuses with the face. Schopenhauer identified a blind, deep force within every human being, a will that drives our supposedly kind gestures before conscious thought even begins. That relief you feel after helping someone is often not for them. It is the relief of avoiding guilt, of preserving your reputation, of not losing something. Many adults praised for generosity were once children who learned a cruel lesson early. To be loved, you must give yourself up completely. By your 40s and 50s the realization arrives like a quiet avalanche. You were never truly good. You were simply afraid, and fear consumed decades. Schopenhauer called true kindness Mitleid, suffering with another, feeling their pain as your own, not from above in pity, but beside them in compassion. He observed that societies reward performative gestures and ignore silent ones, creating constant pressure for kindness to become public spectacle rather than private truth. Kindness driven by fear is not virtue. It is a socially acceptable form of cowardice, and the world applauds it, calling fearful people angels with enormous hearts. Forced virtue always collects its debt in unexplained fatigue, quiet resentment surfacing on ordinary Sunday afternoons, and bitterness rotting silently beneath a composed surface. True compassion demands the ego go quiet. It gives without a receipt, without expectation, without an invisible ledger, silently tracking every sacrifice made for others. Many people use caring for others as anesthesia, escaping their own loneliness and abandoned dreams by staying perpetually busy, solving everyone else's problems instead. Walking away is also an act of kindness. Preserving your inner peace is worth more than maintaining social appearances built entirely on exhausting, hollow obligation. Authentic kindness needs no audience. It lives in silence, in gestures no camera captures, in care that never becomes a post, a story, or a trophy. The mature person has seen her own shadows, recognized her fears and selfish impulses, and still consciously chooses kindness. That choice is the only true morality. Who are you when no one is watching? Your real life is simply the sum of gestures made when you believed nobody noticed. Be good. First, be true.